fellas, what's up? Back with another video today, and today is a bit of a controversial subject, so I might have to be careful about what I say, because YouTube doesn't like me say certain things that are too spicy. So this is about an incident that happened in Liverpool recently. But Liverpool had won the Premier League, I think. I'm not into football, but this is what I know about it. So a crowd of people were gathered outside the stadium after Liverpool had won, and a guy decided to he decided to try and attempt a mass deletion event. Let's say he drove his van through all the people standing, a massive crowd, and around 50, 60 people were injured. And now, thankfully, no one's died, but they haven't released much information about the perpetrator, but they know that he was born in Liverpool. He's from Liverpool, and he's 52, I think. And you see, the thing about these instances, the guys who perpetrate them, I've watched a lot of videos about it, like true crime stuff and all this, and these guys, they all fit a certain type of profile. Like, they're angry at society because society has rejected them, and they just feel like they're not being taken seriously, and well, it causes them. They get angry about it, and then they get these ideas in their heads about doing a mass deletion event, but this fella's a bit odd to me, because he wasn't planning to self-delete after this. He didn't seem to be, because the police got him in the end. I don't know how he would have gotten away with it. But like I'm saying, I've seen videos about this stuff, and how these guys all fit a certain type of profile. Like I said, lonely. Usually they're not married, they don't have a girlfriend or anything, and they have mental health issues. And that can describe a lot of us in these situations, like men who aren't wanted by society and been rejected all their lives by women and stuff like that. But the thing is, you can't let all this affect you so extremely that you're willing to do a mass deletion event, because at the end of the day, it's not going to change anything. Well, you're going to do that, and people will lose their lives, sadly, and then you probably won't be remembered for it. Some guys are remembered, like the Columbine guys, Eric and Dylan, but most of them aren't. Like, this stuff happens all the time in America, especially, and most of the guys don't go down in history unless it's like, take Elliot Rodger, for instance. He was the first incel killer, or whatever you call it, and one of the first, and that's how he went down. But most of these guys won't be going down in history. They'll just be another footnote, and all they do is just do the mass deletion, and then people will lose their lives, and then that's all it will be. They think they'll go down in history. They think they'll change society by doing that, but nothing happens. Like, we all know society is rigged against men like us, but we've never been accepted by society. But at the end of the day, there's nothing we can do about it except just go on. We have to just stay away from people. We have to know our place in life. We have to stay away from people who treat us like dirt as much as possible, and then don't let these thoughts. Don't let the anger. I know guys like us get angry, but we can't let society put us in this position, because don't get me wrong, there is a with the anti-male and society today and feminism and all that, there is an effort to subjugate men like us and say, oh, you're just an incel, you don't know what you're talking about, and we're not taken seriously, even though we can see what's going on today. But if you think that going out and doing one of these mass deletion events is going to change anything, it's not, because nothing's going to change anything. The damage has already been done, and all we can do now is just let society crumble, because this guy now, he's going to, well, he's been arrested now, and he's probably going to spend the rest of his life in jail, and that's it. He'll never get to experience anything good in life again. He'll just brought away, and he'll be forgotten about in a few years, because that's how it is. Because he thought he was going to make a statement by doing that, but at the end of the day, he's not. Because, nothing's going to change society. He's not going to. And I can tell he was probably one of these guys who felt rejected by society and all that. Probably very little experience with women and stuff like that. But he's not going to. Well, for now, he's never going to get with a woman, because no woman's going to want him now, because he'll be in jail. And this is my point is, you don't want to end up like this guy. You don't want to end up doing one of these events, because at the end of the day, nothing's going to change. All you're going to do is cost people their lives. Thankfully, this guy didn't do anything, didn't cause anyone to lose their life, but yeah, they're injured in hospital now, and they're probably going to have crippling injuries for the rest of their lives, all because of this guy. And well, nothing's going to change. Nothing. And even the politicians, like they can say, oh, they're sorry for the people who've done this, but at the end of the day, they don't care either, because the cops could have easily prevented it. Because people like this, they always tell people that they are going to do one of these events, and they just don't get them. They don't do anything about it. It's almost like they don't care, And yeah, you don't want to end up like this guy. I know the world can be a dark place, especially against men, undesired men like us. But nothing is going to change if you do this, because the best thing to do is just keep doing what you're doing and stay away from people who don't accept you or who would make fun of you because of your position in life, because doing this is not going to do anything. All it is going to cause a terrible loss of life, and for you, or either you'll be put in jail or you'll have your own loss of life. And harder. But like, I know sometimes you can be in a dark place and all this, and trust me, nobody cares. Nobody cares about men's problems now. And but at the end of the day, you just have to get on with it, because you have to. Don't engage with society that doesn't care about you. And don't end up like this guy, consumed by your hatred and all this, because life has its good moments, even though it can be dark, even though it feels like no one accepts you or understands you, and you just have to keep on going. Don't do one of these events, deletion events, because it's just not worth it. Nothing's going to change. You won't be remembered. And like I said, damage has already been done to society by certain people, and nothing's going to change it. Even the politicians, even the people you vote for, they're thinking they're going to change things. They're not going to change things. We just, at this point, men like us just have to get on with it and keep to ourselves, just do what we enjoy doing, and let society just crumble itself without our involvement, because society is going to crumble. Like something bad is going to happen, and eventually the grid will stop working. Like people nowadays just don't want to make friends. So they don't want to talk or anything. They want to stay in their little bubbles and not listen to anyone except people who agree with them. And, well, it's starting to rain now, so I better get this video done quick. But yeah, hopefully I haven't said that and that'll piss the powers that be off in this, because I am totally against what this guy did. Like, you can't just do this and think that that's the right way to be, because it's not. Like, we're better than that. Even though life's treated us like crap, we're better than this fella, because we know we're in tune with ourselves. We have the emotional intelligence to not do this. Even if people don't agree with what we're saying and they're brainwashed by society and all this, at the end of the day, we are the ones who know that we're correct about this, and we need to just disengage from society, because it doesn't care about us. And even if with this guy, all he's done now is cause people immense hatred for him, and hopefully the people who he injured, hopefully they'll be okay, and nothing will happen to them later in life, or they'll have any problems like that. And it's just a sad story all around. It's a shame that this thing happens, but at the end of the day, we have to just get on with our lives and not let things affect us too deeply. Even though we can point it out, we can laugh, we can point out what's wrong with society, but we can't just do what this guy did, because it's not going to change anything. It's only going to make it worse. And yeah, that's the end of the video for now. It's about to rain, so I'll see you next time, and just remember, do things you will enjoy in life, and avoid people that make you feel like terrible, and don't let the devil in your life, because if you do, you'll end up like this person. And anyway, so have a good day. I'll see you next time.